Okay, guys. We're here. Sav, thanks so much for the squirrel. You got the... Oh, love that for you. Hi, KK. Great to see ya. Ella. You guys literally did just join in time. Like, I just got on. This is perfect timing. The game Deadlock. Maybe? No, Chris. I'm just saying that that's my current obsession. No, yeah. No, is there Pimp My Ride? I think I actually have heard of the Pimp My Ride game. But no, we're not playing that. We're doing Sims 3. But I definitely have just been watching that show. I purchased it on iTunes because they have it there. Well, I guess technically now it's Apple TV. So whatever Apple wants to call it now. Also, I have my chips ready. I hope M gets on here. But or Emma, you know. But look how thin, look how skinny and stupid this bag looks. Fucking shrinkflation. Same price too. Look how dumb. It's so thin. It's goofy. It's only goofy because we pay so much for this shit. I haven't been buying chips in a while, and I've only been buying them again because I've been wanting them, but also now for stream. For stream now. A snack for stream. Yes, I literally bought these over the weekend, and I've been waiting for stream time. Because I told myself, I was at work, and I had a feeling like, oh my gosh, I could see myself snacking on the Ruffles Baked Cheddar Sour Cream while we're playing Sims 3 in the future. I know, that's what we're doing tonight. Very sour creamy. It really is. Really is a great intro, isn't it? Sims 2 is pretty solid too. I do agree with you on that. That's good. Cheddar dust. Hi, Olivia. I'm great. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to our community. Going great. Salt and vinegar. Like the Ruffles? Is that a flavor for Ruffles? Oh my gosh, Ella. Thank you so much for the hand hearts. I would do the thingy, but my hand's got a chip in it. Britt, I love that for you. By the way, what kind of chippies do you have? Wait. I'll put it back there. Product placement. Hashtag not sponsored. Yeah. So anyways, what the hell is this? Hold on. I need to log in. Why is it... Hope it's not that blurry for you guys. Give me a smidge. I need this. Hi, kitty. Hi, cat. Great, now my fingers are getting sticky. This is why I like to pour things into my mouth. Okay? Exactly why I do this. I need to return to the menu, log in. Why did it log me out, actually? Shit. Man, that would have sucked if I forgot my password for a second. But I remembered it. Alright, let's see. Okay, everything's functional now. Let's go ahead and do this. Now you guys can look at the beautiful loading screens. Alright. Dill pickle. Oh my gosh, queso. Do you have you guys had the popcorners? Popcorners are so good too. And there's a spicy queso popcorners. I used to eat the shit out of those. You know what I like to do? Man, I want to pour them, but the problem is they're like... Oh, this works. Hell yeah. So, last week, Thursday, we're building this community center. It's super futuristic. You guys will see this in a minute. Oh, thanks, Mikoroni. Oh, thank you so much for the support. I do too, Olivia. Thank you. Aren't they cute? Yes, they're cat. I was trying to do a face frame, but you get the idea. They're cute though, but thank you. All right, so here's what we have. Hang on. I gotta remember the first load is always like the laggiest when the game gets started. Dude, yeah, I've seen those, like the tweezers or like the chopstick kind of things, like that you put on your fingertips to eat chips. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that'd be awkward too. Cause see, what sucks is the part of eating chips, part of the experience is just like sticking your hands in the bag and like just holding the chips and putting it into your mouth, you know? Like there's a whole experience about that. So it's such a double-edged sword. Like I like being able to pour because no mess. Then the keyboard and the mouse, they don't get all grimy, you know? Okay guys, here's what I built last week, all right? Anyone that wasn't here, this is what I've gotten so far. What do you guys think? That's a pretty nice building, if I do say so myself. At least the start of one. It's getting there. It needs a lot of work. I feel like it's kind of shit, actually. But it could be better. It needs decorations. It's not done yet. Like, even in here, like, the floor isn't even settled. I could change this interior a bit, too. It needs some work. It's kind of giving, like, Apple Cube vibes to me. Then you kind of go up here. This is going to be a doorway. This is going to be this bridge thing. It's going to go all the way across, because I have to build a second one. Because I forgot there's 2 of these. Supposed to be. And then up here, it's gonna be, I'm not sure yet. I wanted to do like some kind of workout thing, but I really don't know, you guys. Because this is gonna be bathroom. You know, think of 2 little bathrooms, and see this, because there's a hot tub up here. And then look at that, look at this, guys, a pool. So there's like, what are those called? Infinity pools. So this is what I made. You want them to be, that's fair. That's fair. I guess that's part of a true chip experience too. And then being able to lick the dust off of your fingies. I mean, that's a mood. That's a vibe. You know, like, I feel that. Absolutely no judgment. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. I fucked up. It goes there. How are we going to do this? Let me see if it comes to me. I think I like the shape, though. You know? Maybe the top floor is where you work out. Honestly. I don't know what maybe down here's the kitchen, right? Like, because I was already saying last week that this could be like the kitchen area. So I'm gonna add like a fridge, shit like that. Well, I guess you'd want one of these. A synthesizer, well, no. Because if you had I don't know how the synthesizers work on lots like this. If people can just make food, we want people to just be making like quick stuff. You know, like in you guys remember Sunset Valley, like the gym? I want to treat it like a gym, basically. It's kind of the idea. As many as we can do, Danny. So in this case, because I used a foundation, we only can do 4 floors. Because the foundation in Sims 3 counts as 1 floor, and you can only go as high as 5. So Sims 3 problems, you know? All right, let's stick. Yeah, maybe it'll go like all the way across. I kind of hate to put it against the glass, but oh, right, because then there's supposed to be a doorway for the bathroom. I was gonna say because the fridge could go like here, you know? No. Crap. We shall figure this out together. First things first. I'm the realist. Let's see. Well, bathroom doors should definitely be like... This would look more futuristic. We can have a door on hinges, right? Aren't there doors in this game? There really aren't, is there? Well, there's sometimes these. But see, the tint on these aren't that good. Look at that. Then people are gonna see you shitting. That might not be a good idea. Well... But see, then this takes up so much space. Means we would have... I could make this work, actually. No, hang on. I'm looking at it right now. This could still work. I know exactly what to do. Oh, it's so sterile. I'll try to make this nicer. We'll do that. And then the toilets. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Guys, currently prison vibes? Prison vibes? You guys tell me, don't you think? I'm gonna try to style it to make it not look like that at all. I'm gonna add some wood paneling. Give it some a fresh look. We'll see. We'll make this work. OMG! Hi, H! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to our little community. Yes. Community of simmers. I think what we do... This would be actually awesome. I almost think that this would be really good here, too. Yeah, why not? The toilet water flows through the walls. Yeah. Unused, of course. I think that looks good. I was gonna do something different, but honestly, we'll start with that. Should I do it on each side? It would be cool if I could do this. I feel like that'd be an interesting design. Can this move? Nope. Actually, though, couldn't that work? Oh, but see, then that would eat up space over here, and I'm trying to make a kitchenette thing over here. Dude, Sims 3 music is goated. Though, Sims 2, I will admit, the Sims 2 build and buy, I'm trying to think. Actually, no, not the build and buy, but their disco music is the best. Can we talk about that? Can I pull it up, maybe? Oh, I have so many tabs open, holy F. I was also watching Shaun of the Dead last night. It's free on YouTube right now. So, free movie alert, everybody. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Should we listen to music? Crap. Perhaps not. We'll just stick with this. But I was thinking some Sims 2 music. Maybe that'll be good. Yeah, let's do that. And then let's get ourselves a little mirror. Thank you so much, Liz. Yeah, I was thinking more like this stuff anyway. Sucks you can't change the height of those. Use that as inspiration. The wood. The back of this is what I want to make into wood, by the way. So whatever wood I choose here, I kind of want it to be lighter, though. You know, didn't we actually pick a wood? This one. I don't know, actually. Maybe not. Let's not do that. Ew. I don't know, does that suck too? Having wood like that? Aw, hi Squiddies! Thank you for the gifties. How was your day? I'm currently making our futuristic bathroom, but I'm trying to add warmth to it. And it's such a balance, because you want the wood elements, but I also don't want it to look like it's from the 70s. You know? So it's just a balancing act. I feel like that's not terrible. I don't know what the walls are going to look like. I'm probably going to just slap something together, gonna be honest with you. Needing the back black? I could try that. Let's try that. We can give it a swig. Hello, Nick. Fuck yes, dude. Taco time? Did you make the tacos? Or is it from Taco Bell? Where's it from? Where them Takis from? Oh no, Spooky, how'd you ruin it? Can you just remove the mods and fix it that way? Or is it like super corrupted? Like, how are we talking here? How ruined? I'm pretty like, that's why I'm usually pretty cautious with modding and all that stuff. Even the mods that are meant to be helpful. I'm kind of worried about the wood idea here, but I think it's not too bad. So you're still suggesting the back be black. Let's give it a try. Okay, I think I like that. Because we haven't even painted the walls yet, so we gotta consider that, you guys. I'm not even sure what color the walls will be. They will be bathroom walls of some sort. But see, the future is not usually... Maybe we just keep it simple. Make it like white. You know? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that at all, actually. You know what actually might not be bad? Oh, what's this? This was a design I did a while ago. We're not going to use it here. That's kind of interesting, though, huh? I have a different idea in mind. I thought... The thing is, I think it exists. I just need to find it. I think... Yes, here it is. See, I'm thinking this. This is what I have in mind. Hi, Kay. I am having a good night. I hope the same for you, too. How's your night going? Maybe something a little bit more... No, I want it to be shiny. That's nice. That's probably a good feeling. Haven't really gone to the gym, so I can't relate. But I'm happy for you. I'm glad you had a good gym sesh. I did recently get a bike, so that's my new thing for working out. You know? Thinking more like this. Ooh, maybe the... Sure, right? Sure. This is The Sims 3. Oh, literally day one. I feel that, though. It's good, it's good. Ah, damn, I really would like to, like... It's fine, it's fine. I don't want to overdwell into it. I'd rather just kind of have something and run with it. Good enough. They're literally bathrooms, and I'm probably, like, how many times am I going to really use this building? You know what I mean? Let's be real here. What I want to do now is match the ceilings or walls. Do this. I think those. There we go. Perfect. Good enough. All right, bathrooms are done. We now have a place to pee and poo. This is going to be weird. Because, that's right, the wall, like the pool wall is now the new wall. So that, we're going to have to work with that. We'll have to get creative and make this like the accent wall. That's how we're going to have to handle that. Yeah, I think I went to Planet Fitness once. Maybe twice with a friend. And never went back. Yeah. I like walking. Walking is fun. Running can be pretty cool too. I like running really fast. As fast as I can. But riding my bike. I'd say riding my bike is my most favorite thing. And I'm really happy to be getting back into that. So this is exciting. Is it Billiam? Or I think that's how I'm reading your name. But yes, welcome. Oh my gosh, thank you for the follow. So officially welcome to our community. Is there a hole in this? There is not. We're good. Oh no! William. Hell yeah. No one can even tell what kind of shirt I'm wearing. Look, guys. What is this? What do we have here? Who is that? It's Mr. Cat. Hell yeah, guys. It's 2010. Wait. Oku? Thank you for the follow. Electric? Yes, it is an electric bike, Danny. How'd you know? I just got, dude, I got such a fucking deal. Let me tell you, I got such a deal. Literally, this bike was $1,200, right? Naturally, that's why I haven't bought one yet. I thought, that's expensive. Maybe when I'm out of debt, I'll buy one, right? That was my plan. I was gonna save up for one. Listen, the store that I went to, guys, clearanced it out. I bought it for $344. Crazy. Fucking insane. Granted, the bike was broken when I bought it. That's fine. I just reached out to Schwinn, the guys who make the bike, and they sent me the new part. I just said, like, hey, here's my receipt. You know, here's all this and that, and it's broken. And then they were like, yeah, here's the new part. And then I went to a bike shop, and they put it all in, and it was all good to go. But it's so awesome. What a freaking deal, dude. That's probably, like, I was so hyped about that. Well, okay. Guys, ZZ, thank you so much for the follow. I know, I'm trying my best with that, too. I just don't want to, it's a pet peeve of mine. I don't want that all over, like, my keyboard and mouse and stuff, you know? Icky. What if I did tables back there? What if we do an outdoor eating area? That'd be different. Because this could be like that community area where you're kind of chilling and eating. It's like the cool down section. Up here on the fourth floor, that is, we would have workout machines, I guess. We have to be careful because the pool... It sucks because the way the pool is. How do I integrate this? Because I don't want to limit the pool and make it feel walled off either. Though it probably would be best to wall this off anyway. And then I could just do this. Because the whole point of the infinity pool is for infinity. And beyond. To infinity and beyond. That's what they say. That's okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm really trying to think this through. Hi, Carly. It has been a while. My gosh, that's also like an old emo. Avocado zombie? Wait a minute. I just want to remember. I want to make sure I'm remembering who you are. Avocado zombie. I have a feeling. Wait, who is it again? Who? Avocado zombie? Because isn't that a different name you're using now? I thought. Just want to make sure I'm remembering properly. Yeah, guys, I just don't want to use walls around the pool. You see what I'm saying? Unless we did it in a way... See, what sucks is a pool, they don't work with angles too well. It's different than when it shows up on TikTok. Wait, what are you on TikTok then? Yeah, Avocado Zombie. Oh, sorry. So, Carly, I also have Streamlabs open. I'm streaming on the other services as well. I gotta make use of that. I am paying for a subscription for all that shit. So I every time I get charged that, I'm like, you know, I probably should actually use that stuff. So I'm trying to make an effort. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, see, I was gonna mix you up then. Heard that, Abigail. Great to see you again, though. Yeah, damn it. Because, see, if I do the pool idea, what if I did, like, this? Right? And then we do this. See, that's going to be ugly. Unless I do this. But I want people to be able to access the pool. Maybe that's how you do it, though. This is some goofy shit. Because then I'm thinking Windows, Windows, Windows. Because I want 2 ways to get in and out of the pools when I'm thinking, right? Oh, actually, that'd be interesting. And maybe that's another way in and out. I feel like this is a stupid idea. But I mean, it's not what I want to do. It's just weird. It's awkward to work with this. Unless I cut the pool smaller. I could make the pool like this little square. And then, you know what I mean? That would probably make the most sense. Huh. Okay, I will say, Lexi, I'm very familiar with The Sims 3, with building in it. I actually prefer The Sims 4. Well, okay. I prefer this one because I know it the most, but in terms of what I appreciate The Sims 4's building more because it's so much more user-friendly, and the things that a lot of things that I like to do, like advanced stuff that I do, there's great tools that allow me to move things, like moving a whole building or taking a room and moving it and rotating the room and shit like that. Like, those are some really advanced tools. So when I'm doing these really big, intense builds, being able to just pick up the house and move it, you know, a block or 2 over is great, because there's so many times that I'm like 1 square off, and it, you know what I mean? Tearing down the whole build kind of sucks. Maybe that is how we finish it off, like this. And then we do something like this, because that should be open. Like that. Yeah, because that should be open air. I mean, we could do this. It's really cutting things close. This could be some kind of balcony. Maybe I could put an easel or something on it, or 2 easels. I don't know. Not sure what I could put there. I could try to get creative, but we need to make sure there's workout machines. Yeah, I think we cut this pool smaller is what we need to do. I mean, it makes it almost pointless if it's only this cube long. But if I do that, I could probably do diving boards. Oh, down here we could do glass walls too, by the way, Mikroni. My mom's doing great, Carly. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's very interesting. Half pool inside and half outside. How would I do that? I'm trying to think. Without leaving a gaping hole. Because you can't really cross the walls across like that. You know what I mean? We would kind of have to do... We could probably do that, actually. Like this, maybe? But see, then it would have to be... Oh, no. Damn, dude. What the fuck? What if I get rid of this? That's such a tiny pool. I could work with that, though. I would just do this. And now we have space here. And then up here, I would do something... bit different. This could be different. I could just do that. And we would do something like this, maybe? maybe like that. Okay. I could maybe squeeze a diving board in. And then, I don't know how I feel about this yet. We'll see. We would do something like this. What do you guys think so far? Maybe? Maybe? Obviously, there's gonna be way more windows, right? And then, like, this would be like this. So it'd be like that. We would need another, like, long this. Okay, so that could fit still. That's nice to know. Gosh, this would suck. It's so tiny. Let me see. I wouldn't even want to do a diving board. Can I even get away with it? Oh, wow. I can. This is probably unnecessary, adding in a ladder. But I mean, we could. Oh! That's actually interesting. I wasn't even planning on doing this. Oh, wait, what? We can only fit this one. Is that part of the pool unusable? We're gonna have to be testing this. That's kind of goofy though. We can fit one of those. So that's what sucks, Danny. Yeah, with pools, yeah, like the thing is we can do like angled like this. See how we were able to do like, yeah, like a 45-degree angle? We can't do that here on pools, no. Pools, however, do allow you to do curves like this, right? You can do some weird shit like that. That's fine, no problem there. And I can also do this, but I can't do like an actual 45-degree angle, which really sucks. At least as far as I know. Based on this pool tool. Yeah, it's just that. Hi, Cucumber. I know, right? Good to see you. I was on last week on Thursday, but I'm happy to be back and getting into the swing of things, getting into regular times. It's been far too long. Let me tell you. I've been distracted. No new tea yet. No new tea, but soon. Oh, it's coming. Oh, the new tea is coming soon. It's coming. Don't you worry, Danny. Actually, I just realized. I should do what I did on this side. To signify that it's like the top, I guess? Sure. Why not? Tea cucumber. Oh, well. I just have a crush on someone, that's all. And that just never usually happens. But this person just was so friendly. And then we started playing games together. And then we started playing Ark together. So that's where it's just like, wow. Okay. And then we'll see how it goes. You know? I mean, we're just friends, right? But like, we'll see. You know? Feeling it out. All I'm gonna do is tell them I think they're cute. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna ask them out or anything like that, because I'm not sure if that would even be something I would want anyway, on a real note, you know? Because at the same time, I've also never dated people. So like, I don't know. I don't know if I want that. But I at least want to tell them how I feel, you know? That's something I also never do, you know? So I'm gonna do it. Gonna. Eventually. Not yet, though. We'll see. This is definitely taking shape. Yeah? Yeah? And then the roof is just gonna have to be a roof. You guys really are my diary, actually. Quite literally. Wait, can I get people up top here? I don't think you can. Oh my gosh, I think they can. Hang on. It's straight up just gonna be a grass oasis. We really gotta blend in. Oh my gosh, look. I feel like this looks a little goofy. Maybe. See, down here... I don't know. I'm not sure how I want to do this just yet. The columns, these are elevators. These are the futuristic elevators. Yeah. So it's basically our stairs. Why does the pool look like shit? Ew. Okay. We're definitely getting somewhere. I think that needs to be a different color because of the way the wall looks. That is fine. We might even add like a different color to make the interior more interesting because right now it's kind of bland. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh, do you mean like... Yeah, my ladder? Yeah, it's good. It's doing well. Doing a good job. Sure is doing a good job back there. Probably make more sense for me to look this way, based on the camera. Yeah, I looked all the way that way. I want some more ruffles. Perfect. Guys, I'm off all these days this week. I'm trying to increase my efforts in making videos. Hi, sad girl. Welcome to the stream. And I finally posted that iPad video. Oh, here you go, Nick. This is what I used. Welcome back. Did you just plug your phone in and it just turned on and the first thing you did was come back here? Because if so, what an absolute fucking honor. Oh shit, I never paint. You know what? I'm glad you added me to do this because I didn't even finish painting all of this. Whoops. Need to fix that. The toilet. There we go. And this back wall piece. There we go. So we got some wood elements. And there's the wallpaper. And it's lit up too, see? So it's not like super dark and spooky in the bathrooms. You need good lighting. You know, guys, when I was eating my dinner earlier, like literally 30 minutes before stream, I was excited because I was going to eat chips. I was going to finish the night off with some chippies later. Oh my gosh. Nokus Cucumber, look at, why are they literally directly across from each other like this? That would be really funny. A little fucking window. Stop. I have an idea. A better idea for the kitchenette. This wall is weird, right? So why don't we, like, lean into that? Maybe this is the kitchenette. And then, wait, we need a bar thing. Oh, please. No, come on. Really? That's actually really lame. Where's that thing I need? Should be... It's a bar. Yes. I don't know if I've seen this. I think I have seen that, actually. Usually you get stuffed with, like, one of these, I think. One of the poopy ones. And then people always make drinks. Oh my gosh, Emma, I'm so glad you could finally make it. I literally was calling you out when I first started the stream. I was like, man, I really hope Emma makes it here tonight as I eat my chips. I've been waiting. Let's see. Yeah, maybe this doesn't go against the wall. Well, technically, people are going to be entering from the tubes. I could even do this part here. Bar section over there. A couple tables in the center. So this is the refreshments area. I could even put a TV here, right? I'll figure out a spot for a TV. Maybe you throw a futuristic TV here. Then you go upstairs. This will have to be the workout floor. I have to do it somewhere. So it's gonna... Yeah. We're gonna be squeezing that stuff all in. A radio is a good point too. I'm trying to make a community building. Well, it's supposed to be like a gym / community section. So this half, I guess, is gonna be the gym. I don't know what the other half is going to be. Because there's supposed to be a twin building on this side. Literally the same as this. Except it's not gonna have a pool. So it's gonna be a little bit different. Yeah. See, it's gonna have like a little skywalk. That's what this is right here. I really wish it was Sims 4, because guess what I could do in Sims 4? Copy, rotate, rotate, paste. And then I would just be able to modify the building from there. So Sims 4 would have made it significantly easier. Alright, so we do need to add windows here, and a doorway. I don't know, maybe the front should be larger out this way? Should I even do like this? Oh, that'd be actually interesting. Ooh, that would actually be a completely different design. We'll have to feel this out. Doing that for support. Who did that? Thanks, Emma. I was thinking more like this. And then I was gonna even consider doing that. Which would probably still be the white. Probably, honestly, should go with the one on the... You're so right, I do need to save. How long have we been on tonight so far? It's been a minute. Oh, like 40 minutes. Because if I do this, that's more space. And we definitely need more space if we're trying to create workout sections. I don't know. See, I feel like the gray is definitely the call. You know what I'm saying? But see, that on the left looks better. Right? Left still looks better, doesn't it? I would probably do windows for this one. We'd probably treat it like this, like the first floors. So let's give it a fighting chance. And the gray, I probably would be hesitant on putting windows on it because the gray is like, you know what I mean? It doesn't typically hold windows. Ooh. That's true, we could do... No, you're not wrong, actually. It might be better to do both. That's not a bad idea. Because it's the future, why not? Have one side of the building look weird? Like that, look at that building over there. That's like it too. It's just weird, a lot of these buildings are kind of weird. So actually, it might even fit in better. It having two different little elements like that. So when you first walk up here, yeah, this could be like a workout floor. So then maybe this would be a hallway. I'm trying to think of like the entry point for the hot tub, which is probably going to be this way then. Because if this is going to be more workout space... Yeah, I think I like this. You need a cup. I need a cup. Well, thank you for the gifties. OMG. So many little gifties. Thank you. Aww. I have a plastic bottle. That's my cup. Plastic bottle. It works. Oh, Melancholy, thank you. You want to see how long it is? It's super long. But also, it's really messy, but I appreciate the compliment. I haven't brushed it in a few days. So, she's a little messy today. But you can see how long it is. It's very long. It's longer, like, it's really long. And look at my cat shirt. So I literally just got this from Hot Topic. Sure did. I paid like, I don't know, I think like $19 or something because I was waiting for it to go on sale. It's normally $25, and I was like, $25. I can wait on that. I know they'll go on sale. Hot Topic always has sales, so I bought it because it was cute. Melancholy, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh my gosh, welcome. Oh my gosh, Danny, you're right. I need to make hair content. I need to get to my hairfluencer stage. I'm getting there, all right? I'm getting there. Listen, I'm working on posting more. Oh, this is gonna be a dark area. You know what? A TV wall and treadmills, right? Treadmills with TV wall. Well, that's then again also thinking, yeah, we'll do that way. There can be flat screens in this time. I have not thought about treads, no. Like, I know of them, of course, and people suggest them to me, but no. Like, I thought of, okay, I have thought of them, and I think no. I think not for me. I don't think it's a style for me. I think they look great on others, but it's something that I don't think is for me. You know? And then, yeah. Dude, it takes a minute, Nick. Brushing my I mean, it's been a while since I've done a hair brushing stream, but no, dude, it takes a fat minute. And the fact that it's been a couple days now since I brushed it, well, it has been a couple days. I literally washed it last night. Actually, no, it's been a couple days. No, it has been a couple days. I'm gonna be spending like 2 hours on it. That's how it's literally gonna be. So that's partially why I dread it sometimes. It's like, it takes so much time. This is awkward. I could do this. Can I do half wall? But see, I don't want it to just be a half wall. I want it to be like roofed, you know? You know, actually the shower routine isn't that bad. It's, in my opinion, it's really not that bad. I only use a few pumps of shampoo too. I don't use as much as people seem to think that you would use. But that's also just me. I'm gonna put bamboo in there. That's my idea. It just came to me. Check it out, guys. Check out my idea. In fact... Oh my gosh, game, please. Please load faster. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, there we go. Now here's my idea. We're gonna get a tree. Not a tree. Bamboo. We're gonna do move objects on. And then we get our lovely bamboo tree. And we just shove it in this hole here. Maybe a couple of them, actually. Maybe 3. And then boom! That might be too much. That might be a little excessive. Is there small bamboo? There is. Okay, you get the idea. You guys are getting the idea. Yes, Nick. Actually, if you would like to follow my, My Life in Sims on YouTube, that is my simming YouTube channel. I'm currently streaming on there too. Like, this stream is being streamed on there. You won't be able to see my face because my webcam is being used by TikTok. So, unfortunately, everybody watching on the Purple app and YouTube aren't able to see, like, my face. Unfortunately. I am. Yes, Spat. Yes. By the way, your name, Spat. It reminds me of Hamtaro. There is a hamster. I mean, he's an evil hamster. Not saying you're evil, but that's what it made me think of. It's the only other time I've heard of Spat. You know, I think 3 bamboos might be a bit much. I think 2 would be more than enough. So we're gonna do 2 bamboos. Let's try that. And then we have to rotate. I think that might help too. I feel like that rotation didn't really do much. We'll do it like that. Wait. That. There! Eh? Fuck off. This game is so laggy. I wanted to try Sims 3 on a Mac, honestly, Liv, but yeah. How old is your Mac? I still need to do... Okay, we're gonna do better floors, too. We're gonna make this look nicer. I could also make this like a little green space up here. I like how this is coming. I really do like how this is turning out. I need this. There we go. More windows. You always need more windows, especially in the future. So this is the workout spots. We're supposed to add a doorway here. So we're gonna need this. Like that. Maybe we just do that. Spot safe. Keeping everything kind of open without really adding doors. Jeez, I hate the game does that. Here, what I might even do... No, I don't know if we should cover any of that, actually. I'm trying to think. This could probably get covered, though. Is it? It is nostalgic, but it's also annoying. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's so spammy, is my problem. Thinking that. Definitely that. That should for sure be like that as well. I can't build any more walls, so I guess the rest of the space is literally just gonna be this. But I want to do it in a way... We're gonna add a lot of trees, and maybe we do something too, like this. You know, I wish that was taller. How about... I think those are editable too. Not edible, editable. Is that if that's a word? I don't know if it is. Oh, see, if I do this though, I'd almost feel bad for sticking bamboo in that though. See, the idea... Because see, then I'm thinking, I'll show you what I'm thinking. Hi Maya, this is The Sims 3. I know it's the best one out of the whole franchise. And we're playing it here, live. That's what I was thinking, you guys. Because see, then I could add vegetation and like trees is what I'm gonna do. But I also mixed bag. I don't know if I like how tall it is. I feel bad for the imaginary like plants. Because these ones are all the same height. I could potentially do this one, but see, I'm trying not to have it have like oh, actually. Hold on. I was gonna say I was worried it would have corners. What I mean by corners is this, like the edges. See how there's like the two big squares? I don't want that. But I might be able to get away with that. Cause see. Oh, damn it. this one would not be like that at all. You know, I could just say fuck it. Maybe we'll do that. Let's see. See what happens if we just say fuck it. Whoops. It's a little dark. Let me see if I can't. I feel like that's actually not bad. I feel like I could live with that. Yeah? I think I could, and I think now's the time for saving, because it's been like an hour, and if the game crashed, it would actually really suck. Alright guys, what's everyone's snack tonight? Crap, I didn't mean to go back to the actual game, but that's okay. Here, you guys want to check it out? Like first person? Look at that. This is where the workout session would be. Like, you'd be pumping like iron right here. That'd be nice. Especially here. Seeing the whole city as you're working out. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I like it. Treadmill in here. Yeah. I mean, it's a cute pool. It's small. It's okay. I think that pool size is fine. Hot tubbing. This is a good angle. Yeah, we're going to obviously add lighting. I'm going to make sure to really decorate the grass space with bush. There's probably some bushes too. I might even change it to sand and make it like a Zen garden. I always love doing that, especially with hot tubs. So that's like possibly an option that we're going to do. We'll see. Oh, there is roof access. Oh yeah, there definitely is. The town is Oasis Landing. It's into the future. Hi, Shay. How are you? How has Shay been? Yeah, so this is where we're going to be working out. Let's see. Because if I was going to do treadmills, it'd be like this. And I got to turn off move objects. Okay. Oh, it's because I was pressing the wrong button. It'd be like that. It'd be like two of them. That'd be fine. And then the TV on the wall. Well, I guess it's technically supposed to be this. You know what that means we could do... I'm not doing a window there. That's right. We're not doing that. Yes. Yes, Reggie, we will. I gotta play in it, right? We gotta use it. That's true. That's true, Danny. Great idea. I might do that as well. Yeah, still working on the roof. All right, so we got that down. Over here is gonna be... Let's see what else we got. These push bars are really nice too. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Sticking two of these out here. I mean, I might have to do move objects for sure. Let me see. But I feel like that could work. I don't know if Sims would get stuck out there. So maybe I could just do easels, but I feel like that's so unrelated. But we need some of these. Yeah, we probably don't want to do it that way, right? Probably better if we did it like this. Maybe like this. Ooh, you know what? Wait, Shay, wait, what is it? Teach you what? Aww. Wait, Jazz, have you never played this? Have you ever, like, seen much about it? How to build like this? Oh my gosh. You know what? I'll have to make some Building Academy videos. Why not? Building tutorials. Giving you some tips and tricks. You know what? What I can tell you right now, though? Here's what I can tell you. It all starts with basically an interest or passion. You know, what's a building style that you just love, right? Just think of something that you love. For me, I love suburban cookie cutter homes, right? I just think they're cool. And I just, even though they're all similar, but also a little bit different in their own way, I love that shit. I love very like orderly neighborhoods. So I started building those, and they were shit at first, but then eventually I kept working on it and building them, playing around with different little model designs, and then I started coming up with different ways of painting them and designing them, and you just start like fine-tuning basically. It's like a skill essentially. And then you start taking those skills that you've learned from that one thing, and you can apply it pretty much everywhere else. But that's how I personally learned, you know? And honestly, like, look up for online stuff, like online inspiration, definitely. Like, find stuff online that inspires you. That's gonna be great too. I think that's a very important part. Oops, that's the window. This way they're not all the way up against the window. But then, I don't know, is that okay, I think? Could do it like that. I could even use the third one in like this. That's too much, right? That's too much. I could do it like that though. Then it's not so bad. You know, you're kind of facing them. Aw, Aurora. Hi. Oh, I missed having you on here. I know. I'm getting back into it now. Jazz, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the community. See, that's the thing. Decorating, I'm not the greatest at decorating, okay? That's the thing where I'm definitely more on the lackluster side. This could work. So we got some workout spots. We just need... What is this? Oh, is that for what? It's a Sprite? Why is it in the workout section? I 100% need at least one of these. Sure. We'll just stick that there. Yeah? I kind of wish I could do this design a little bit better. Owie. Here, what I want to do... I'm trying to imagine the floor. I'm trying to think from my experiences here. Not carpet. You probably don't want that either. Oh, I'm trying to think what you do here. Doing good, Aurora. I've been good. Just was distracted for a few months. Dude, Jazz, no, I get that. I get that, though. Yeah, I mean, Steph, thanks for the heart me. Oh my gosh, hello. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely get that. And that's part of it, though. That's part of the process, I would say. I think it's part of the learning process. A lot of times you do build things that are very similar or the same, and then, you know, maybe you can start branching out. That's when you can start looking at something different. You know, maybe take on a challenge for yourself. Try something new, you know? Even if it doesn't, you know, if it's not like your typical thing that you normally build. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Wait, where are those bathrooms? Okay, they're still there. Should we reuse those? Or... Oh, maybe this actually isn't a bad idea. It's what I use outside. You know what? I think I will do this. As like the main tile, and then we'll do this. It's very hard to tell because it's just a lot of white, so can't really see. Maybe we do that, and then it's like, this just kind of keeps going like that. maybe that. Maybe like this. Whoops. Crap. And then what we would do here is... So then we would do... Like, the idea, guys, is like... I'm just gonna throw this together. Like this. That's ugly, but you get the idea, which I don't even know if I want to go with this idea yet. But the point is, it's like, okay, this is where everyone's walking. And then this is like the, you know, this is like the workout floor. I don't know what kind of floor that'll be. That's just kind of what I had in mind. I mean, I don't know what it should look like. Like, what does workout floor look like? You know? What even is it? Would it be carpet? Do you even want it to be carpet? Maybe like a thin carpet, right? Because I feel like you wouldn't want fluffy carpet. All the sweat is going to get in there. That's going to be gross, you know? Hi, Victoria. There you go. Yeah, see, Shay, there you go. Practice more on that stuff, too, for sure. Wood or tile. Right. Wood or tile. That's a good point. Or tile, you said. We could reuse that bathroom tile, guys. I'm throwing it out there again. We could. I don't know about that, actually, though. I don't like how that looks either. Nah. That doesn't look right. You said tile, though? You could try tile. Foam. Yeah, I was trying to imagine, like, maybe a foam-like thing. Something soft. Hi, Cosmic. From Ontario, Canada. From Canada. Dude, when I was at work and I was checking somebody out, they were literally from Canada visiting. And they showed me their Canadian money. And it was freaking awesome. You guys have, like, Monopoly money. But I love that about that, you know? I mean it in the best way. I just think it looks cool. It's all colorful. You guys have fun money. So it wouldn't be a linoleum. It wouldn't be. It definitely wouldn't be metal. How would we do foam? I feel like carpet would be our best thing for like a foam look. You know what I'm saying? But how would you make a foam look? We could just do that, right? I mean, this shouldn't be carpet, right? It shouldn't be carpet. You say it should be... I don't know, tile sounds good, but it's just like... Or we could do wood? Do you think wood would be okay? Yeah, we're working on that, Shay. I understand the brightness is bad. I'm just trying to, like... What I'm trying to do is, it's just fine. So I'm trying to focus on a texture, right? And then I'm going to go for color. Because right now I just need, like... We could do, like, a dark wood. Oh, well, that maybe not like that. But still, you get the idea. I'm just trying to, like... Trying to find what texture I'm looking for, you know? I just don't know what it is that I'm looking for. I just don't know. It could do a stone. But see, it's also got to be futuristic. Because we're in the future. What even is this? Could just literally slap that together and just call it a day. You know, we really could. And honestly, I would tell you guys, I don't think that's horrible. It's not terrible. But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed. That's really me just slapping it on, being like, fuck it. I'm giving it like the Sims 3 developer treatment. You just throw it together. I swear that's how they had to have done it to some of those homes. That's not too bad. Yeah, it looks Jimmy. Exactly. All right. Not bad. Another roof, by the way. Ceiling tiles. I don't want to, like, not do anything with them, but yeah, we gotta do lighting, too. And also down here. So I think what we'll do is we'll start with this as a base. Oh, yeah, I was working on this. I forgot about this. So this is the kitchenette that doesn't work. This could work still, though. The wraparound idea would be so cool. We could still make it work. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to turn move objects back on, and then usually you might be like, oh, well, wait, guys, look it. I can't move the countertop inside of the counters. Not a problem. There is actually another cheat that some of you may or may not know about. I'm going to tell you what it's called here in just a smidge. It is called Disable Snapping to Slots on Alt. Whoops. Jeez. Now, when I grab this and I hold Alt, look at that magic. So we do this. Just move it in like that. Whoops, jeez. And then I'll do it on this side. There. How's that? I could probably move them a little bit better so they're like... Oh, I don't want it to be like that. I gotta be careful. I want to maintain the drawers. Oh, actually... You know what? I don't think I hate that. Never mind, hang on. Yeah? Wait. So we want to do that. It's... Oh, I see the problem. I feel like it's not terrible, them having their corners like that. Or we do it that way, so we keep the blue. I think that might look better, actually. Tiana, thank you for the heart me. Yes, Aurora, I will be there. I will do that in a moment. Because here's the thing, I just slapped this together. A lot of this shit's like slapped together. But here, yeah, we'll do it right now. Here. We shall switch gears. Those are going to be under plumbing, isn't it? I'm not even sure if this is the one I want to use, to be honest with you. Probably not. Oh, okay. Maybe that is the one we're gonna use. The size is what really matters here. LOL. See, because those are too big. What am I supposed to do with it? Too big. See, these are too big. There's no space. Of course, I could... No, that's gonna fuck with the bathroom, right? Let me check something. What if I did this? Wait, first off, move objects off. Right. Move objects off. Yeah. That is not going to work, you guys. Mufasa, I do use mods. I use Master Controller by Overwatch. Wait, Master Controller by NRES Industries and Overwatch, and then I use a Smooth Patch by Lazy Duchess. Hi, strawberries. You can place them diagonally. Okay. You can place them any way you want. Oh wait, no you can't. Just diagonally. I really thought you could do it that way too. But like, see? No problem. You can do diagonals. Damn, I'm surprised you can't do any more than... Oh, you can do more. See, look at normally it's just this straight, 45 degrees straight. But if you hold Alt, you can do that. You get two other options. It's not bad. I will have to test them. I imagine they would still be functional, but I would have to test them. But also you got to consider that if you're going to do something at an angle, you have to really make sure that there's no walls or other items like obstructing like a Sims's view. That's the biggest, not view, but you get the idea. You just can't block a sim. You gotta be very, very, aware of that. Maybe we do this one. Maybe. Thank you, by the way, Strawberries. And Ella, thank you guys for the gifties. Appreciate that. I think I'm gonna do this one. Maybe not. Maybe we do this one. No, I don't know. How many seats are there in these? Is it 4? 1, 2, 3, and 4? Like, is that how that works? Tiana, we are building this futuristic community center. Yeah, since the future doesn't really have any of these things, it's gonna have a gym, because there isn't one in Oasis Landing. So I really want there to be one. Alright, well, I got a new hot tub. Is that better, Aurora? At least I got a new one down. So for the kitchen, we do need a sink. We'll just stick it on that side. We'll start with that. Maybe a trash compactor? There. It makes the use of the other side. Why not? So, which entry? Wait. Hi, it has been a while, cat. Little kitten. Kitten photo. Fucking cat. I love cats. But I also love doggies. I love my little shit. My tiny little rat dog. I really wish I could build the other... Oh, this house is such a pain in the ass to build. How are we gonna destroy that? I gotta think about that too. This. Just kind of sucks. Also, this feels like wasted space. Because really, the first 2 floors are nothing. So you only get this and this to work with. We could use it now. It just would get really dark at nighttime. See? There's like no lighting. So let's try to work on some of that. And let's do... See, I kind of want the tubes to be different colored too. And I think that, you know what else we need? Oh, what's this? An advertisement board? Well, it is the future. You know, guys? I'm telling you, you really do need to get into the future. It's such a goated pack, I'm telling you. I highly recommend it. Anyone that doesn't have the Into the Future expansion pack, you guys are sleeping on this. Heavily. See, I guess we could do that on the inside. See, I feel like we could do better. Just gonna add these. Could easily add these over the windows. Oh, I can't add them inside? Okay. Because you can see them on the outside. Thank you guys for 10,000 likes, everybody. Also, hi, Danny. I'm not sure I speak that language. I am so sorry. But it is The Sims 3. I do see Sims 3 in there, so yeah, this is The Sims 3. Damn it, guys. I don't know. You know what I think I should do? Maybe these tube things should go literally right at the front doors. I don't know, I just feel like I'm wasting a lot of space. Like, this is cute, right? Thank you. Thanks, Lauren. Pool tables. So if I was gonna do pool tables, I was considering doing that on the other side. That was one of my other ideas, actually, where the second building would be more of like the entertainment building. So it would have like the pool tables and I guess maybe a bar. I think that's what I was also thinking, a bar. I'd have to be careful what I want to classify this building as, because if I do really go heavy and make it a bar, it's kind of not going to be able to be taken fully advantage of, because the game only can classify a lot as one building type, right? Hi, Corinna. I have tried The Sims 4. I'm not a huge fan. There are parts of The Sims 4 that I do love, though. Like, building in The Sims 4 is great. I do like that. I like how well that game runs, too. You know, maybe this will be good. I don't know, man. I'm running dry here. Let's work on this. Let's continue my roof. Let's do that. I can do this. Hey. There we go. That could work. This we definitely want to wall off like this too. Though it wouldn't be a terrible idea. It really wouldn't be awful to have the roof overhang a little bit, like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because now what I can imagine is when you're sitting in the hot tub and you look up and you can see like a wood ceiling, right? And then you would see like, you know, there'd be those lights. Hang on, I'll show you what I'm imagining. I can't wait to play more games that can really I can take full advantage of my like creative side. Like this. That. See that, guys? Ooh, isn't that nice? And then what we do is add a ceiling piece, or the spotlights. Damn it, game. That's fine. So it'd look like this. But yeah, I'd do something like that. A retractable, that'd be pretty interesting, actually. Yes, it does, Aurora. I can show it to you. Yeah, you want to see it? Hi, Kaden. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to be seeing everybody again. It really has been a while, huh, guys? I'm telling you guys, it really actually has been. It's not all gonna be grass. I'm just starting with a base layer. My gosh, I missed your face too, Kaden. Thanks for the heart, me. I like this. I think I like how this is looking. I think I dig this. You know, we could do the same thing for the pool outside. It would look really good if I did. I could cut more into that. That would look better if I did do that. Hang on. Does cut into the outside space by a lot, because the outside real estate, there ain't much there. We would do this. We would have more spotlights available. Okay. grab our roof, or whatever this again. Hi, Leon. This, those are the, yeah, I got the bamboo here. And then check this out. I'm gonna add trees on the walkway like this. It's so nice. I just, yes, green spaces, so big, dude. You just need those. Here's what I'm thinking. More of that. Oh, this isn't like a perfect angle. Oh, that kind of sucks. That's alright, fuck it. It doesn't have to be perfect. No, guys, it always has to be perfect. Oh my gosh, game. There. There. Same kind of spotlights on that side. I think that looks good, right? Yeah. And then up here, I'll probably section like this portion off here where that wall is, and we're gonna put a lot of green, like a lot of green space. There's of course going to be walkways. We're gonna be using more of this, like this. I'll show you. Like it's gonna be like this. What I'm gonna do too is probably fill in the blanks in a way. I'm probably gonna do things like here. Just start doing it. Never mind. Wait. Oh. Never mind, never mind. We're good, we're good, we're good. Right. The fence has to be just built for last. You're such a little shit. You have to do it this way, and then you can do this. So goofy. But I'm probably gonna do a lot of that stuff. Oh, hi, Robin. Thanks for the donut. Oh, yeah, good idea. Oh, well, ooh. I don't know if I could do a water feature up here. The only kind of water feature we can do are pools. Interesting, ironically enough, you can make a pool, but you can't do, like, you can't do, like, a water fountain. I could do, like, a sculpture. I can add a sculpture water fountain. Perhaps we could do it that way. Oh my gosh, Loopy, it really has been a minute. Glad you could make it on tonight. I want it, like, that much space. I can do that. I just need to do a few things. Then I can do this. And I can do that. Do this because I didn't do it that way. Wouldn't, yeah, see, that pillar would stay there. So that's what you got to do. Then this would turn back into our walkway essentially, and what I'd be doing is this would be the grass. See what I'm saying? We'd be adding like depth to the roof that way, because see, then that's pretty much the idea. That's what I'm thinking. So the grass sections will probably just be raised. So actually, maybe even over here. Nah, we can keep the glass the way it is. It's fine. But it's a pain in the ass. But it can be done. Ooh, I have an idea, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. What do you mean? Because of that? those two. Because then we would do this. I think we do this, right? Because then that would all be grass. Acting like a divider. And this would be like a space of some sort to like hang out. I could probably stick chairs, tables, and whatnot. Fuck it. Why not a telescope, right? Why not? If you're hanging out at the gym and it's late at night, you can go stargazing here. You're right, I should save. But you see what I'm saying? And there'll be like just kind of walkways. So there'll be another one here. Do it like that, maybe? Yeah, right? What do you guys think? Maybe something like this? Maybe I should be outlining what I want to do first. Okay. Oh, I guess I could just do it this way. Yeah, right? Yeah, why not? Have like a large green space there. You come up the thingy here. Over here is like stargazing. This will be just a nice spot in the grass. Fire pit. That's really good. That's good. I like that. Maybe the fire pit is in the grass. Is in the fake grass. Ooh, a small platform for performances is good too. That could be on the other side. There's supposed to be 2 buildings. Supposed to be. I don't know, can I handle a second one? The lot's already getting laggy with the first one. You guys notice that I built on these like little fishing areas? Like, look how laggy it is. I kind of want to try using it. Yeah, I don't even think there's yoga in The Sims 3, actually. I don't think there is. Alright, I saved the game. Didn't I? I just saved, right? Isn't that what I just did? I'm gonna do it again. Because I don't remember. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We'll do a little walkthrough. And then, alright, do you want to see the nightclub? I'll show you the nightclub that comes with this world. Well, it's not, I guess it's a bar. Bar or nightclub kind of thing. It's not bad. Okay. This is what we got so far. Ooh. Okay, I did not mean to have that be wood, by the way. This is actually not bad. Wow. Yeah, I definitely need to paint those ceilings, and maybe it will be the wood, actually. Not gonna lie, that actually will probably look really good. Wow. The street, like the curb appeal. The curb appeal is definitely not bad. I don't like how the ceilings turn black. They do that when you're not on the correct floor. So, yeah, this part isn't as nice. I'm going to redo this. I want it to be more open, I think. Because I like how, like, when you walk in, you get to see this in, like, the windows. But you have to, like, I'm wasting a lot of space up here, right? Because it's just a floor for this. But this is a waste, because the idea was like then it's like you can look down and see the water. But I think I'm gonna have to move these. Somehow I'm gonna somehow try to combine these over here. But in order for me to do that, it's gonna fuck with up here too. I'll make it work. Somehow. Because this just is too... There's too much flooring. There needs to be floor over here. Because it's going to be the bridge. This thing. See? Imagine you're in like the little skywalk thing. It'll look cool when it's actually done. Alright. So then you take these little thingies upstairs. Right? You go in one of these. Let's actually go in one of them. What's it look like? Then you go up. That's actually kind of cool. All right, so this is like the little kitchenette that we're making. Oh, look at the skywalk again, but this is like the roof one. So look how pretty that's gonna be. Just the trees, the sky, everything's so pretty, isn't it? If we look at it from this angle, it almost looks complete. This looks nice, actually. Wow. It's really coming together. Then we have a bathroom here. I actually really like how the bathroom turned out, dude. Taking a shit here would be awesome. You know what I mean? Just looking to your side. Looking outside like that, dude. Hell yeah. How about this side? Pooping on this side? How would it be here? I'm sure they're both... Oops. I'm sure it's great on both sides. Yeah. I almost prefer this side because there's more grass and green. That's pretty. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Out here, I don't know what this is going to be yet. Same with this side. Don't know. And then we have our pool is upstairs. Right. This little bar for drinking. Not even nectar, just regular water and stuff, like simple drinks. This is nice. The workout floor, I actually don't mind this. I think this turned out pretty solid still. I really, really like the idea of working out and you get to see, even if it's just parking lot and buildings, I like that. I like that you can see a city. It's just nice. You're working out in the open, you know? And see, look at that wood. Look at the wood. That's the idea. Look at that, guys. So now when you're chilling in a hot tub, the idea was like, you know, at nighttime, you know, the nice warmth of the wood, you know, wood kind of makes a warm kind of feeling. And then you got the lights that makes it look more modern and sleek, especially with the black walls and the floor to ceiling windows. It's a very sleek design. I still need to do exterior decorations here with like fake trees and whatnot. And I'm also going to add some probably lamps on these corners too. Like, you know, how we add the, outside lighting, that kind of stuff, exterior lighting. Then we have our pool and bamboo. And then this is broken. But once I add them back again, this will be our roof. That's going to be so nice. Wow. I love that. I love being able to look off to the side and just seeing all of that. It's so pretty. It's so nice. Isn't it? It's so beautiful. I really like this view. This is the one that gets me every time. I think it's all the trees, the grass, the straight perfect roads, like just everything is like such orderly. But it's also like in harmony. It's very ordered but harmony because we've got the water, you've got the trees, the grass, you know what I mean? So it's like everything is beautiful and clean. It's just so nice. Yeah, this is a nice build. I'm happy with it. I should save it to my bin. I guess I could decide what the lot type is. It's no longer a fishing spot. I would call this... I mean, being it that it has so many gym features, it really is a gym. But that means Sims are going to treat it like a gym. That's probably the best way to handle it. Right? Sims will probably still play pool. Right? But I think a gym is probably the best categorization. At least right now it is. So now it's a gym. Okay, so let me show you the nightclub thing. I think it's this one. It's a lounge is what they call it. Here is the... yeah. Here's it at nighttime when it actually has all its lighting on. Yeah, check it out. Isn't it cool? See, what I think they're missing, I don't know. Something about it is a little off. It's not bad. Not bad, not bad. I think it's the windows for me, the lack of windows. That's what I think is what's fucking with me. It's nice, it's really neat, but I think it's that's what's fucking with me. And I get it, it's a nightclub. Also, yeah, look at that, it's just like a little illusion they did with the floors. Kind of an illusion, right? Yeah, it's just neat. That's neat though, the floor idea they did. I don't know. I definitely think it needs more windows though. Like exterior windows would be nice. But it's nice. You know, speaking of this building, I never go out to this part. But I forget that there's an actual outside section right here. Oh, interesting, they added pink lighting. Yeah. This is actually really nice. Because, like, that's your view. You know what I mean? So, like, swimming in these pools, and you look off, and you get to kind of see... I don't know, it's just pretty. I love that view, I really do. It's very secluded feeling, too. I just feel like when you're hanging out here, it's given me, like... yeah, privacy. It just seems nice. It seems cozy and comfy. I like it. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, Vice City. Okay, okay. I could see that. Yeah, I think there's the only one lounge. Maybe I should make a lounge sometime. It's hard because you can't really make tall buildings. I'd have to get really crafty with it, but like, I already tried putting... excuse me. I already tried putting, Bridgeport buildings, and it doesn't work. So, we cannot make apartments. Because, trust me, I tried. I actually, that's what I started with right over here, see? My first attempt with one of these buildings was supposed to be an apartment. So the idea was having apartments, and whatever I built on this side, I'd copy it and paste it right on the other side too. So your idea would be to live in an apartment, but there isn't that, unfortunately. So this is gonna be the stairwell. I just realized I wouldn't even need to be that much of an effort. I could have used the regular, like, the future elevators. But anyways, this is the old building. I'm probably not going to do anything with that, honestly. I'd have to just start all over again. Do you think so, Danny? You think what we got right now is better? Yeah, this building is definitely turning out really nice. Very nice. And I could certainly make a nice apartment building. What just sucks is that it can't be an apartment. That's what sucks. I'd love to make a futuristic apartment. The only way I could actually do that is do it in a normal world. I'd have to have a normal world and then style it futuristic, which wouldn't make sense because it's not the future. So that's really the downside. The other downside is I can't use any of the Bridgeport buildings because none of them are gonna resemble like a futuristic styled building. In fact, I don't even think I could use any of the shells from in here and turn it into an apartment. I wonder if I could actually. I wonder if we could, let me check. Oh, interesting. I don't think I have heard of Abnormal, but I love the sound of that. Stacking mobile homes? Fuck it, right? Just like, for some odd reason, when you said mobile homes, I started thinking of shipping container homes too. Because, you know, usually you can stack those. And that's really what that threw me off. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do my build world. We're gonna test this out here. They don't, Roy, no. No, so because in the future you only get... so there's like 2 lot types. It's like ownable lot property and like non-ownable or some uh-oh. That's okay, I'll fix that later. We're just not gonna save. So anyways, Yeah, when it's into the future, if you travel to the future under residential, because I'll show you. For these residential types, you get regular and apartment. And if you're in the future, it's like, I think it's regular lot and then ownable or something like that. Because regular lots your Sims can't purchase. But if it's ownable, obviously it just means your Sim can buy it. I don't know why they did it that way. I have no idea why they decided to have those kind of limitations. But what I can do here is, I think I have to do, wait. I didn't think so. Okay, I wasn't sure. Testing cheats enabled true. By debug on. So Cassidy, I am going to try to grab a building from the future like this, right? Oh. Oh, you're such a motherfucker. Hang on a second. There we go. So what I was gonna try to do was build an apartment out of one of the future buildings. Like this, I guess. Because see, if I go back out here, it looks like this. But I wanted to like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it because these shells are also very limiting. So like I can make walls like this, and as you guys may or may not notice right now, they're 2 blocks tall. They're 2 floors tall. I didn't tell it to do that. It just does that automatically. So, and then if I go up a floor, that's it. I don't think I can actually make... So I couldn't even use this to make a proper apartment. We could. This probably could become an apartment, but I bet you windows. How would that even work? Right? Yeah. You can see outside. So it could work. It would make no sense when you go up another floor because there's a window there when there really isn't. I mean, you could make this into an apartment where the whole first floor you own the entire building essentially. But if you wanted to add more like play feature into it, you can make it look more like, oh, there's a lobby and that you own this floor, and you could make it pretend that there's stairs to go upstairs, but you just can't go up there. This way it gives the illusion that people think like, oh, I just live on the first floor of this apartment building and there's like 2, you know what I mean? That's how I'd play that off actually. So, you know what? Just to entertain the thought that I'm talking about here, I would probably do something where we preserve this part. The apartment would probably start about here, maybe? Maybe there even, right? I just don't want it to be like that much wasted space. I don't know, I'm just gonna throw something together. Like, it'd be like this. This would all be lobby, and I would create like a fake staircase, and then the player would live here. This would be the apartment. And that's how that would work. So it could. I mean, this could work. Yes, you can, Aurora. Yeah, you do. Testing cheats enable true. Then you have to do the by debug to gain access to the shells, like this, you know. And the shells are in here too. Here you go. I'll just grab this one. But yeah. Now the things with the shells is they actually. This really sucks that I'm not gonna be able to save. Oh my fucking gosh. Okay. Well. The game is being weird. So, building with apartment building stuff, it's weird. There's weird behaviors. Spat, kind of. I'm kind of entertaining the idea of how I would go about building an apartment. I was trying to think about like a futuristic apartment. What would one look like? And so far, not so good. There's too many restrictions. But I feel like I could make it work. The problem is, guys, the way the shells behave, they each have different behaviors, and I'm going to show them. I'm going to demonstrate those to you guys right now. So with The Sims 3 Late Night, that's when we get that's when we actually get introduced to apartments. Something like this, right? Something really tall. So you can click up and look at the game. It's like preset where your first floor, or I guess technically second floor, is here. And so I could build like this. Right? And then we could even go up another floor. And we could do this. How many floors can I go up, actually? We're going to test this. Okay, that's the limit. So your apartment could be like that big. But you can't make any floor in between. It's just a limit for the, what's that called? The, like that model, I guess. But if we go to the other ones that I was just showing you guys earlier, like this even, you know what I mean? You can't really go upstairs. We could make this into an apartment. It'd be a very weird apartment, but I could do it. It's doable. How do I... So we'd have to do this. Strange. Huh. That wouldn't look right. I think it would actually be fun. I think that'd be a fun little project to start here in a sec, even though I'm already in the middle of a project right now. It might be fun to try to make a future apartment. It just sucks. Actually, though, that could work. It would be treated like a house, but at least the aesthetics would be an apartment still. This would be the only option. It would 100% have to be this building. There's no other... I mean, we could do this. How would that even look? Hang on. Could that be an apartment as well? It'd be a weird one, but I guess... It's weird because it's not like an actual tall building. These could be like, I don't know, maybe like the more entry-level apartments. There could be a couple little smaller units or something, you know? Honestly, the size of this thing, you could do like... I feel like that would be a good size. I don't know, how can we divvy up the land here? Only by 8? Oh, that'd be perfect. I'm trying to think like how Sims actually makes them. And I feel like that would be a good sized apartment, realistically speaking. You could have your bedroom, like a starter apartment. These would be definitely a good starter set of apartments. You know what I mean? So we could, what are these? How big are these? These are 10 by 14. And this would just be the hallway. That's the entrance. Could I even stick another one? Even though they'd be useless. Look at that! Perfect. It'd be kind of creepy almost though, but maybe not. You'd have a small gathering spot here. Your mailbox would go here, right? Because this is the front doors. And then look at that. All these apartments just chilling here. I can't save though. This is what sucks. I'm gonna actually screenshot this. Because, of course, when I'm actually gonna have progress. 10 by 14. I'll have to get those out of my screenshots folder. So what happened is, I don't know if you guys remember, but when I started my stream earlier, it said that I was logged out of EA. Don't know why. And so when I logged into the game today, or loaded this save file, it said, oh no, you know, there's missing objects, because I have store content. And so whenever fucking EA gets disconnected from my shit, well, like whatever, when I have to log back in, sometimes my store content doesn't work. Usually it just fixes itself. Usually when I restart my computer or some shit. Anyways, so that's what's going on. If I save my game right now, right, it'll lock. As far as I understand, I believe it'll actually lock in all those object changes. So I'm trying not to save my game. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just like go back to the main menu. It just sucks because I've got a couple cool apartment concepts. And, yeah. I mean, the second one isn't really set in stone. Yeah. But I think it's a fun idea. I'm glad you guys are on board with them. You guys seem to be really, like, invested in these little ideas. I'm happy to see that. I think they'd be fun, right? I think it'd be interesting. It just sucks because if we play in Oasis Landing, I'm not going to be able to actually see the apartments work the way they work. I could develop this one. I could for sure develop this idea right here, make them all futuristic, and we could actually see them work. You know what I mean? Before putting them in Oasis Landing. You know, then we could actually, because what will happen is when you bar it off and make it like, there's like these apartment room room markers. I'll show you. Give me just a second. So we're looking for, oh, it's not going to be there. Oh, right, because it's a base game update, I guess, which is pretty chill. So there's these like orb things. There's a fog emitter. That's not what we're looking for. Here we go. Well, kind of. That's hidden room. Did we use hidden room? I can't remember now. Crap. I don't think it's hidden room. Seasonal lot. Yeah, you know what? I actually don't remember. It's been a long time since I've built an apartment. I'm gonna be honest with you. It might be hidden room. Oh, public room. Oh, I need those too. Yeah. So see these orbs? They look the same, but they all do something different. So this is something we would use. You can't see them, like when you actually get into live mode, you won't be able to see them. But like, for example, I'll stick these orbs. I don't have to build all the rooms. Realistically, the way Sims 3 apartments work, you only have to build one apartment room, the one your sim is gonna live in. So in this case, I'd probably either pick the center one, just because that'd be funsies, or maybe a corner, because then we can get more windows. That could be fun. I'm just imagining, like, having all the windows and looking off and seeing all the grass in the future. I think it'd look really nice. Alright, anyways. Yeah, hidden room, yeah, I think you're right. I'm pretty sure. Which I think the hidden room markers is what they also use for, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what they use when you're in World Adventures too. Look at my little suburban house. Isn't it cute? I like it. It's so simple. 4 bedrooms. Damn. I like it. Kind of a small house for 4 bedrooms. Not too bad. It'd be nice if I could have added a basement, though. Could take from the living room. Add the doorway there. Stairs going all the way down, maybe? I don't know if that's enough space. Probably not enough space, actually. I think you'd actually need more space. Yeah. I could probably do it across this wall. That would be, I could do it that way. And then put a door right here. And then you go all the way down. It's been a while since I've done it. In fact, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I have to delete the foundation and make walls. It's like weird. Last time I did it, we were doing a world adventure, a major, like an intense World Adventures playthrough. Oh my gosh, Danny. Oh, that's quite a question. I can't believe you're the first person that's asked me that. I'm pretty sure you are. Damn, Daisy, really? Hey, it snowed for me too, and it was 70 degrees yesterday. So this is fun. It was 70, and now, if I check the weather, it's currently 22 degrees outside. Crazy weather. I'll take this cold though. I'll take it. But now I'm not gonna be riding my bike. The weather's been so up and down. If the weather was nicer, I'd probably would actually consider riding my bike tomorrow. Why not? Soon enough. But it's okay. I'm gonna embrace this because we're only gonna have the cold for not much longer. And for me, guys, I like the cold. So I'm trying to embrace it because I just know what's going to happen in the summer. It's going to be sweating time. It's going to, basically, guys, what's going to happen is me hanging out streaming, I'm going to be sweating while streaming, and I know how that goes. And I don't want that. It's going to feel like shit. I don't want swamp ass from just sitting here playing Sims, but that's what's going to happen. Yeah, so, my gosh, though, Danny, how many houses have I built? Dude, that's a good question. Because a lot of times when I get questions for things, they're questions I typically am familiar with, right? Like, I've read a lot of the similar ones, but, like, damn, that's really interesting. Like, since I played The Sims, not The Sims 3, but just, like, Sims. Because, like, that, if you think about it, my first thought was, like, Sims 3. Then I'm thinking, like, my gosh, we gotta think about Sims 2, right? Sims 1 even. Sims 2 console, like back when I was growing up playing, like my gosh, like the amount of homes that I've probably built, dude. So many. I mean, I'd be really interested to know the number because part of me wants to say like thousands, right? But who knows? Maybe not. It could be honestly a lower number than you'd think. It's like one of those things where you think like, oh my gosh, I must have built like 2,000 houses or something. And then you find out it's only like 800 or something. And it's like, my gosh, really? It probably is more than 800, right? It's gotta be. Maybe not though. Maybe it hasn't been. I don't know. Because then, what's considered a house? I would say anything that I've edited a lot on. It'd be interesting to see. Guys, these chips are amazing. I do, Danny. Rockwell Acres. That's one of my favorite builds. It's one that I frequently will play in. So, I like that one. A lot of fond memories in that house. What are you saying, Justin? No. Moderation. Honestly, Justin, it's moderation. Though I will say I got a little drunk crazy today. I opened this bag of baked Lay's earlier today. And I've almost finished them. I drink a shitload of water, too. Water intake is super important. So, I would say water. And a lot of my other eating is usually pretty clean. And I would say eating smaller meals, you know? I try not to do the whole, like... I used to always do, like, dude... I haven't done this in a while, but I won't do this anymore. Where, like... Getting a nice fat burrito at Chipotle, dude, and finishing the entire fucking thing in one sitting. Oh my gosh, you know? I don't do that anymore. But I would go to... It sucks, because, I don't know, a leftover burrito is just gross. I just don't like it. I don't like refrigerated burritos, because then it's like the rice gets hard, and I like to get lettuce in mine, so microwaving that is not a good time. So, anyways, it's really like that. That's one big thing I would say for me. It's just eating smaller meals across the day rather than like one big meal. Because I used to do more of that. I would eat probably like start my day with something and then I would finish my night or my day with like a big ass meal. But now I try not to do that. I usually start my day with like a little fiber bar. That's another thing. Fiber. Fiber is important, you guys. So I have these Aloha bars and I eat those once a day. Keeps me regular. Keeps me regulated, you know? That helps. And then water. And then I have like a lunch, a little mid-lunch thing. Like today I had a lean cuisine. And then after that, then I made a sandwich. You know? Yeah. It's like, okay, it's a sandwich that probably people wouldn't, I don't know if you guys would typically like, but I'd be interested to see if you guys would be interested in trying it. But I get this, the brand is Brownberry, is the bread brand. It's such a good bread. It's so good. Because I used to use an app called Yuka. So I try my best to generally consume foods and items that aren't like, that don't have bad things in them, like bad dyes and things like that. So I think that at the end of the day, guys, you got to live your life. Like, go get a donut, go get some crumble cookie, like fucking treat yourself, right? You got to live your life. But at the end of the day, though, I do try to at least be mindful in that stuff and limit that. So I buy Brownberry is a good bread that I purchase, and it's got some good fiber and protein in it too. I think it's got protein, but definitely has fiber. That's the main reason why I purchased that one. Then I put, thanks for 20,000 likes, you guys. Then I slather on mayo on both sides of the bread, and then I put 2 slices of Swiss cheese, unless you're feeling another, whatever your cheese you want it to do, but I do Swiss. And then I do seaweed. I do teriyaki flavored seaweed on there, and then I put in like a handful of spinach, and that's like the sandwich I have. So that's good too. Yeah, literally, or play Sims to treat yourself. Yeah, that works too. Sure. But yes, have a good night, Lish. Thanks for hanging out, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Have a good night. Love your faces. I'll see you guys later. Well, I'll see you later. I'm about to head off though too. The current objective, Gavin, we're heading off now. Tonight is the end. But we're working on a community center, a futuristic community center. So in The Sims 3, there's an Into the Future expansion pack where it takes place in Oasis Landing in the future, and I'm building a community center that's got like a gym, and the gym was a big focus because the Into the Future world doesn't have a gym, which sucks. So I've always wanted to have I just like to have a place like that. You know, why not? But yeah. So that's our objective, and today was day 2 on that. So tomorrow probably we'll continue that. That's what we're gonna do. Yes, or I'm glad you got to catch it. Yes. I'm glad you guys were all on here tonight. Yeah, I will probably be back on again tomorrow too. You know, yeah. So, yeah, you too, Danny. Thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out and being on. Same time. So, Gavin, if you're new, I'm trying to think. Yeah, so. Yeah, I don't know if you've been here, if you haven't been here, I'm usually live from 12 a.m. till 2, which depending on your time zone, right now it is 2 for me. So just subtract 2 hours, and that's when I'll be live tomorrow. 2 hours ago. Oh, we could even do Sims Medieval. I could switch gears and do some medieval play. I kind of like that. I kind of like switching it up a little bit because usually I always stick to one thing at a time, and it's just like, that's why I'm thinking like, am I going to be on tomorrow? Because it's like, do I really want to build that building again? I don't know what I want to do. But you know what? Maybe we'll resume our freaking, medieval. So we might do some more Sims Medieval tomorrow. We'll see. But all right, you guys have a good night. Tomorrow could be Sims Medieval, could be some Into the Future building. We could do one or the other, maybe a little bit of both. We'll see how it goes. But okay, have a great night, you guys. Love your faces. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good rest of your day, night, morning, wherever you may be. And hope to see you guys sooner or later. Good night, everybody.